Most airbrushes are meant to be functional. They do their job. They do it well, and in most cases, that's all you need. But every so often, something comes along that feels different the moment you hold it. It's not just another tool on your desk. It's something you find yourself admiring, even when you're not painting. It's something you catch yourself turning over in your hands, looking at the details, appreciating the thought that went into every curve and feature. It's something you feel proud to own. That's exactly how I feel about the Squidmar Signature series. Let's begin, shall we? These are Harder Steenbeck signature airbrushes, created in collaboration with one of the most famous and influential content creators in the miniature painting world. Of course, we all know the Harder Steenbeck airbrushes are already among the most beautifully designed and high-quality models out there. But with this limited series, they have truly outdone themselves, offering unique finishes, refined features, and thoughtful upgrades. The problem with these airbrushes is, just look at them. I honestly don't want to put a single drop of paint in them, because they're just so beautiful. In the case of the Ultra, since it's my favorite of all, I decided to get two, one to use and one to keep pristine on the shelf, just to stare at. I know, I have a problem. In the airbrush community, my condition even has a name, AAD, Airbrush Acquisition Disorder, but let's move on. One detail I really appreciate is that nowhere on these airbrushes do you see the word Squidmar. No branding across the body, nothing that makes you feel like you're holding somebody else's signature model. Instead, you feel like it's yours. You can make it part of your setup and your process without it carrying somebody else's identity. I really like that decision. Let's talk more about the latest Squidmar Ultra MK2. Just look at the finish, black body, golden accents, intricate design work. The Ultra is a great beginner airbrush thanks to its very beginner-friendly features, but to me, it always felt like an airbrush that's meant to be upgraded. That's why I really appreciate what they did with the Squidmar version. They took some of those upgrades that truly elevate the Ultra and built them right in, turning it into a far more complete and well-rounded airbrush straight out of the box. It comes with Evolution Crown Cup, the smaller 4ml paint cup instead of the 5ml paint cup, and that same 0.45mm nozzle setup that I absolutely love. This setup is incredibly versatile. You can cover large areas easily, but you can also achieve amazing fine detail, which is honestly surprising for a 0.45mm nozzle. The precision reach is excellent. I feel confident tackling any type of detail work with this setup. It is balanced, precise, and just a joy to use. About the trigger, they kept the stock gated trigger from the original Ultra. That means you operate in a gated way, down for air, back for paint, and you need to return it fully to the start position before you release. It's designed for beginners to learn the right motion, but it works perfectly well for experienced painters too. Personally, I do prefer the Evolution trigger. For me, it's the best trigger Harder Steenbeck has made so far. I even swapped it into my own stock Ultra, and honestly, I just love working with it. It's much smoother and it gives great feedback. I'm not going to dive too deep into every little detail and spec of the Ultra right now, because there is a lot more to say. I'll be doing a dedicated full review of the Ultra in the near future, where I can really go through everything properly. Another thing I appreciate, the special editions are only slightly more expensive than the regular versions. The Ultra was $129, which is incredible for something so premium. No surprise that every time they are announced, they sell out very quickly. So, this is what I think about Squidmar airbrushes. They are without a doubt some of the most beautiful airbrushes you can buy. Definitely some of the most beautiful I own. So keep them coming. Now, I'm really curious to see how the new Geraldet's Infinity is going to look, and I'm just as excited for the upcoming Cult of Paint version. I can't wait to see what they come up with. If you enjoyed this video, leave it a like and subscribe. And join me in the pursuit to become the fastest airbrush slinger in the West. Hey!